My goodness, if there's one thing that really pains my heart is when I'm having a conversation with someone that is such a good person, just a loving person, a person who is so deserving of everything that life has to offer. And they don't see that. They don't see how much they contribute. They don't see how valuable they are. They're not aware that just by being in the room or just by smiling, that they make the people around them feel so good, and that they add so much to the space. And when I'm working with someone like that, or I am in a conversation with a friend that is, struggling or dealing with that, it truly breaks my heart. Typically what happens with people like that is they overcompensate. So I remember a few years back, I did a video that was all about giving too much in a one-sided relationship. And the root cause for someone ending up in a relationship like that or a friendship like that is fundamentally at the level of self. They do not feel good enough or worthy. So the result is what I talked about in that video, and I will link that video down below so that you can go and take a look at it. It's where you're doing so much for someone and you're just not getting what you need in return, nor are you getting what you desire back in return. But let me just stay focused here. Let me stay focused. I always have a tendency to want to jump subjects, right? Because they're very much interconnected. But here we're talking about just overcompensating, so the root of it. So this is what happens, is we don't feel good enough. So imagine you want to be friends with a group of people. But let's say that you feel that these people are smarter than you. Let's say it's that. Then because you feel like they're smarter than you may constantly feel the need to show how intelligent you are, show how smart you are, show what you know. So you may constantly tell them about the latest books you're reading. You may constantly feel the need to recite all of Shakespeare's sonnets. You may feel like you need to tell them, how many degrees or letters you have after your name. You may constantly feel the need to prove yourself. And often the result of that is people just aren't interested, or people don't engage you, or people don't want to reciprocate, And it's not, because they're bad people. First of all, let me just say this. I don't believe there are bad people. I think that it is a matter of whether people are a match or not. And when things are off alignment or things are not matching, or when what is in a relationship or in a friendship or in a business partnership are two egos, then what happens is there's a lot of static, there's a lot of friction, and people tend to get hurt or injured in one way, shape, or another. That's what I think happens, okay? That's a common spiritual perspective, and that is definitely the self-love perspective that I use. Furthermore, I am very aware that only people who are deeply wounded, not well, or not within themselves at a soul level, only people like that actually purposely or intentionally go out to hurt other people, okay? So that's another perspective that I hold that will help you put everything that I'm talking about here in this video together. So if somebody's not treating you fairly, in your opinion, if somebody is not giving back to you, if someone's not wanting to spend time with you, or if somebody is not engaging you in the way that you desire, it could very well be that you may be overcompensating for where you feel not good enough, or where you feel you're lacking, or where you feel guilty about something. There's usually something going on, okay? I think it's really great for all of us, and I share this with you because I've been here before, and I also need to constantly be checking in with myself, reviewing with myself, having conversations with my accountability partners and stuff like that, sometimes to just see, am I giving too much? Am I not giving enough? Am I being true to myself? That sort of thing. Because it's very easy to get caught into that cycle where you think you're not doing enough, or just being a little bit too nice. And the reality of it is, my friends, if you don't feel good enough in your belly, if you don't feel good enough in your heart, if you don't feel worthy and deserving, you get that back. That's what the universe mirrors back to you. So you'll find somebody who doesn't quite feel aligned with you. You'll find a business partner who may not want to continue working with you, or wants to explore other opportunities that don't include you. You'll attract people into your reality who aren't holding up their end of the bargain, or aren't doing what they said they would. So you're having to work harder or do more or something like that. Again, because in yourself you don't feel good enough. And so the universe always mirrors back to you how you're feeling about yourself. If you want to know how to get out of it, definitely watch the video, because I've already, explained the steps there. And then also, what I'll leave you with in this video is simply this. Take a look at where you still don't feel quite good enough. In that business relationship, in that friendship, or in that relationship. And my friends, I always get itchy when I film. Anyway, my friends, even if this is in your marriage, okay? A lot of the times people think my videos, I'm only talking about people who are seeking love or seeking relationships or that sort of thing. No. Everything that I'm talking about in every single video is applicable to any relationship, business, friendship, and any kind of romantic relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, casual relationship, marriage, and all other variations that fall in between any of those categories, okay? Take a look at where you don't feel good enough. Take a look at where you're feeling guilty. Is there something that you need to address? Is there something that you need to confess? Is there something that you need to be upfront about? Is there an expectation that you need to be honest about? Look there, and you'll find out why you're behaving the way you're behaving. And it will all make sense why the person on the other end is treating you that way. Okay? I hope this video has been helpful for you. And you know, if you have any questions or anything like that, leave it in the comments below. I am more than happy to answer anything that you've got going on. And if you've got video requests as well, leave those below. I've got a list now. I'm working the list. I am working it, people. I'm working it. So, and now also that I'm doing more videos, or as many videos as I can, I think I'll be able to get to the different subject matters a lot more quickly. So anyway, thank you for being here, and I'll see you for the next vlog. Mwah.